油断するんじゃないぞ。なかなかいい調子じゃないのか。
There you go, it's fixed now. Thank you. Had it on the wrong, had it on the wrong scene. Thanks for pointing that out. Simple fix.
アスベルはなんで真っ白い服を着ているの？
これか？それはな。重波大昇山。
これがコンボカイザーの真の実力だ。さて始めるとしようか。
この剣の前に敵はない。
落ち着いていけば問題ない。
強いね、アスベル。
そうでもないさ。
お前も一人前になったものだな。
そうでもないって。戦闘準備は万端。ここだ。まだまだ。一戦。最強時。この名をもって戒めを刻む。
なかなかいい調子じゃないのか。
よしやるぞ。
一曲集中
まだまだ。すごいな。
これでしばらくは大丈夫よね。
よしやるぞ。
一曲集中
まだまだ。総流勝負。
私の奥の手見せてあげる。アクテリズムやったねソフィー。やったねセリア。
負けられないな。
一曲集中
おもろと消えろ。
実力を見誤るとこうなるのさ。
終わり？
さあ勝負だ。
一曲集中
かわせるか。高麗札。
あまり調子に乗るんじゃないぞ。
俺たちの前に敵はない。
敵が来た。研ぎ澄ませ。
先進熱源候補同心高麗札。
始めるぞ奥義カラメキーロンド。
かわせるか。この剣の前に敵はない。
落ち着いていけば問題ない。
これでも食らえ。逃がすか。
ベタベタするのも面倒だ。そう結集せず
あれ？終わり？
さて始めるか。
まだまだ。 やりましたね、教官。
ああ、アスベルもなかなかだったぞ。
みんな気をつけて立つよ。
見とれるがいい。炎ってやつは情熱だ。イデオスがくれ。ホムラスとは乱れ狂う友人の方向。
いいよ、かけよ。
絶場所少年派
情熱だ。
飛びつながる。
見とれるがいい。イデオス大残暑。大残暑。
それではこちらは飛びつながる。
Yeah, they like never stagger. Like never stagger. Hit stun allergy. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do that with this game because it's a really complicated math equation that determines whether they stagger or not, and it's honestly pretty stupid. You can be pretty good at this game, and then sometimes you don't get the math equation that lets them actually take hits done. Yeah, that's been a common thing with this game for a while, but we don't have cheats for that currently. This is a new version of the game, but yeah, you're not wrong. And people have been doing that for years, for very good reason. So it's a Team Destiny game, so combat has a lot of depth, but some stuff is just like, they just make it like that to piss you off. It's not for everybody. But yeah, I don't see a problem with that as long as people disclose it. Disclose that they're doing that. So otherwise, it probably takes like dozens of attempts to get a run that looks good. Even if you dodge every attack, they just kind of get out of hits done because you're not winning the math equation that determines whether they stagger or even stay in the combo. It's pretty dumb, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty stupid. The game never once explained this to you. The formula that determines whether they stagger or not has always been a subject for debate. The hardcore Tales community. Well, hopefully this game, this version gets the mods, like the mod to give you the arts ball and then the 0 stagger resistance. Would be pretty nice. But it'll probably take a while. But might as well beat the game while you wait. No point in waiting. You don't know how long it's gonna be. Yeah, this game is the dictionary definition of gotcha pull hits done. Even though it's not actually random. It's partially random, I think. Yeah, the way that they do it is there's a formula called stagger resistance, and I think it goes, it's like partially determined by your defense and your accuracy versus theirs, or some complicated formula. But the cheat engine code makes it so the stagger resistance is at 0, and then also certain bosses, Kurt is a good example of this. He basically refuses to stagger to anything, you know, which is part of the reason why they use that code. Because you know you can do it with skill. It's not like it makes the game impossible. It's just when you're trying to show the gameplay in the battle system, the game is actively fighting against you. I can see why people do it. Yeah, I get they didn't want people to combo forever, but I don't think the way that they tried to prevent it in this game is very intuitive. I mean, we're all used to, like, damage rolls in RPGs. Crit chance and crit rate and stuff. I mean, all that stuff is normal, but, like, having to get rolls just to have the boss staggers pretty dumb, in my opinion. It's not like that kind of thing is new. So many turn-based RPGs are like almost completely dependent. The speedruns are like almost completely dependent on damage rolls. Like if you get bad rolls, it could take like a whole other turn. Stuff like that. It's pretty normal. But not with hit stun. I think that's the stupid part. They never really came up with a way to balance hit stun in these games. It's always been kind of random. I think this game is the worst of it, though. Vesperia PS3 had an actual formula. Yes. Had an actual formula. The problem is that they don't fucking tell you that, so you need to go watch a guide on how to do it. Otherwise, it just seems the same as this. I get that they want these to be easy to pick up, but then, like, to actually get good at the games, you always have to look at somebody's video, because the game doesn't tell you. What the hell? No! What the... No! Get out! I didn't save! What? What the hell? Okay, get back to the way it was. Ah, damn it. No, I don't want co-op. Turn that off. Off. No, no two-player. Ah. Okay, is it working now? What the hell? Why they even bother with co-op? It's like getting confused because I guess the keyboard counts as a second controller. Seems like what happened. Unhinged. No, they stay staggered in Vesperia if you punish their tech out. I think it's 3 times. and they get locked out and they can't do it anymore. But again, the game never once tells you that, so good luck finding that out on your own. It definitely makes you play the game a different way. But yeah, that was a relatively good balance, I would say. So a lot of things in this game aren't random. It's just that their roles and math equations is what determines whether it works in your favor or not, which is kind of dumb. I don't think that's how it should be. It's not like you can really do solo runs in Tales games and most of them without modding anyway, because they don't even let you remove the party members. Whether you can remove party members in Tales games or not is always on a game-to-game basis. Like in the Vita games, you can just do it, right? Just remove them from the party. Like, you pretty much have to use a mod in most Tales games, including this one.
皆さんの本気に期待します。かわせるか。
あ、サイリュウさん。
はっ、行くぞ。 それで本気だ。ランと三兄弟剣山。まったく子供ですね。なんだよ、シェリアもノリ悪いな。
体がうず研ぎ澄ませ。どうして
これでも食らえ。逃がすか。ラグナ旋風レッド。逃がすか。竜よかけよ。
聖なる刻印。
熱心候補。おじゃかわせるか。ここだ。
や
ラクアバレット。大胆
すごい裏切ってや。
天馬超レッド。レアショット。さあ先を急ごう。
みんな息を引き締めていこう。
これでも食らえ。逃がす。かわせるか。ミスティアーク一戦刹那で沈め切り刻む。ザレーバッカメスよ一度ぞ。やばい。ここだ。息をくっとジャンプーガン投げ払え。投げ払え。なんなんかこの僕はこの世の全てのお宝を見極めてみせよう。必ず生き残る。逃がすか。ここだ。メンマ超連覇。かわせるか。竜よかけよ。まだまだ。投げ払え。超神風よ。超神大胆さメンマ超連覇。レアさ先進者。覚悟を決めろ。派手に踊れ。ダンスタンパル。ジャンプーだ。
それでは
ふと昔のことを後悔するんだ。
アスベル。
小遣いの値上げなんでも皆さんの本気に期待しますよ。かわせるか。終わらせてやる。全てを切り裂く。銃破覚悟を決めろ。派手に踊れ。ダンスタンパル。かわせるか。負けるわけにはいかないんだ。
それ
全力を出した方がいい。まさか今のがですか？僕たちの邪魔をする気ですか？逃がすか！戦いが虚しくなることがあります。ここの敵はミリが好き。
Oh, did they shut down TikTok? That actually happened. It actually got shut down. Sucks for the people that made a living off it, but I always thought that site was mind-numbing. I limit how much I look at that stuff. It's anxiety-inducing. Cool with like looking at like cat photos and stuff, but all the other stuff's not too good to look at. I don't understand what shutting it down accomplishes, though. I never really used it myself, but I don't understand what shutting it down accomplishes. I just don't get what it does besides damage people's livelihoods. Because that's the only important thing that was lost, in my opinion, is people had people they only talked to on there, and some people are lucky enough to make a living off doing it, and all that's just kind of gone now. And that really sucks. I always thought the site was mind-numbing, but I'm not going to ignore the positive impact it did have. But I kind of don't really look at much on social media anymore. Like Wario64, Gamatsu, a couple friends, cat accounts, some other gaming accounts. That's about as far as I go.
敵が来た研ぎ澄ます
Try to keep what little sanity I've got left.
それで本気ですか。そこだ。水泳士団内が支援。
Get behind, shoot it behind.
相談。吹き飛べ。
この力でみんなを守る
It's okay if they try to shut down MiHoYo games. That's going to be really bad for the people who are making those decisions. That's what's going to make people really care. Genshin Impact goes down. If Genshin Impact goes down because of this, man. The people that are making those decisions had better watch out. That will really make people care. I mean, I partially agree with that. I mean, if you're trying to make money doing it, it's nice to have backups, but historically, when a site goes down, or, you know, if it's one of those shitheads that has a following it shouldn't because they're terrible people, generally when they go to another site, they have a fraction of the following that they had before. Good example of this was Mixer. You know, they paid all those, like, top 1% streamers to stream on Mixer for a year. They did the same thing with Facebook as well. There were those people that took the contract from Facebook Gaming, and I followed two of those people. I won't say who, but they had, like, 5% of the viewership they had before. I'm not making this up. It plummeted. So it's like, on one hand, I'm sure, hopefully, at least it made up for the amount of income they would have gotten if they were just still on Twitch. But it must have been fucking miserable to stream, because the chat was about as active as mine. Well, I'm not saying you guys aren't chatting enough, but, like, imagine being successful enough to get a contract to go to a less popular site and have it be enough to, I don't know, pay for at least a year of living. And then having no one in the chat, but, like, you can't stream on the site that people actually watch you on because you signed a contract. And that's happened twice. It happened with Facebook Gaming, and it happened with Mixer. Notice how all those people immediately went back to Twitch. Frame one. Like, the second that that contract expired, they went back. I'm sure that they had more consistent income, and they didn't have to rely on subscriptions and donations and stuff to get by, but streaming was probably fucking miserable. Just because there was nobody in the chat. Oh, Twitch double standards. I definitely agree with you there. That's why I don't stream on there. I definitely agree with you there. You can do... A lot of the people that keep getting banned on Twitch should stay banned. They should be perma-banned. If someone of my size said or did the things those people did, I would be banned. Perma-banned in a heartbeat. But because they make them money, they look the other way. How many times has Asmongold been banned? And, like, if anybody else did even one of those things he did to get banned, it'd be like a perma-ban, right? You'd be gone forever. But he makes them money. It's really blood-boiling. I can't stand it. Yeah, that's just how Twitch works in general. If you're a nobody, you can't get away with it. If you make them money, they look the other way.
あの子
I've seen people get permabanned for worse. But then, I guess if you make 6 figures, they look the other way, like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, come on now, have a little integrity. Yeah, like, I personally knew somebody who took the Facebook gaming contract, and he went from having, you know, a couple hundred viewers to having, like, 50. Like, his viewership plummeted. And I'm sure it kept the lights on, but streaming was probably miserable. So he definitely relied on stream interaction to keep him streaming, right? Some people kind of just don't even really interact with the chat, but he definitely liked having the interaction. And I went in his stream on Facebook Gaming a couple times, and it was completely dead. No, a couple years back, Facebook was trying to compete with Twitch. It was called Facebook Gaming. And, you know, to try to inflate how many people were on it, they started paying people to be on there. And they were all, like, decently popular streamers. The problem was when you take one of those contracts, you can't stream on the site you're known for, so it's always a crapshoot with people who follow. It was the same thing with Mixer. How much did they pay Ninja to stream on Mixer? It must have been like millions of dollars, but then hardly anyone was in his chat, and it wasn't growing that site at all. It was doing the opposite. He had people on there that liked Mixer for you know, reasons. There were things about it that were better than Twitch, but the viewership just wasn't there. They thought that it would make their site successful. All it did was it just accelerated its death. I went on there a couple times just out of curiosity, and like the top 10 streamers were all those people that got paid. Everybody else said there were no viewers to go around, and then people weren't really checking out the other people. You know, the people like me that don't get sponsorships and stuff, they're just regular streamers. No one was checking them out. They were going back to Twitch because everything else they wanted to watch and the communities that they interact with were all on there instead of Mixer. It was a really stupid idea. It could have worked if they didn't just decide to get top 1% streamers. If they had taken people of, like, you know, a partnered streamer, a partnered speedrunner, you know, a couple hundred viewers on a good night. They could have paid them, like, way less. And they could have done, like, way more people, and it probably would have had a chance of, like, growing how many people are on there, and maybe have people check out some of the other non-sponsored channels and stuff, but they thought just getting the top 1% streamers was gonna make them rich. No, it wasn't censorship. Facebook is basically just a dead internet theory. It's a bunch of old people getting fooled by AI posts and stuff. You know, this kid is dying somewhere and we need you to donate so that he can, you know, they can live well or something, and it's just some random guy in a basement making AI-generated footage of, like, horrible things, and it's like, oh, you need to donate to stop this. Most people in our generation, millennials, don't use Facebook anymore. The only reason to keep the account is for Messenger, which is quite a bit more convenient than calling somebody, admittedly. The actual site is a barren wasteland now. And it's become infested with bots and AI grifters. You know, my arm fell off. I need $300,000 to get a new arm. That's some AI-generated person that looks really sad because their arm fell off. And then, you know, grandmas and stuff that don't know any better are going on there and giving them money. That's pretty much what Facebook has become. So even if those people were successful on Facebook gaming, I think taking the contract and having a decent living for a while and then going back to the real site is probably better in the long run. There's that story about some guy that was grifting some older lady, saying he was Brad Pitt, and he needed surgery because he divorced from Angelina Jolie, and this chick sent him like $800,000. That's the kind of stuff that's going on Facebook right now. Definitely, if you have a older relative on Facebook, definitely educate them in what AI is. Tell them do not send money to anybody that they don't know. At least have a real connection with. Like if you see somebody say, oh, this is going to go to an impoverished country or something, chances are it probably doesn't. Just going to some guy in his basement with a massive neck beard who makes a living off scamming grandmas. That's what Facebook has become. I'm lucky my grandma's smart enough to not do that, but not everyone is as fortunate. I'm not saying to not donate to charity. I'm saying, you know, actually check if it's an actual charity. Like, it's actually going to go to people that need it, because this happens every time there's a disaster, you know, like in LA right now, which I'm very close to. I'm only a couple hours away from LA. You know, there's all the charities for the fire relief and stuff, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm saying you gotta watch who you donate to, because every time there's a disaster, especially on Facebook, I'm sure there's tons of it going on right now. People think that they're donating to help people who got impacted by the LA fires, and it's going to some neckbeard in a basement. It's not going to people who need it. But, Facebook's made zero effort to put a stop to that stuff. Well, it's mostly older people that are falling for it, because they're predominantly the main age group that still uses Facebook. There's plenty of legitimate charities out there, but ones doing it with AI-generated photos of celebrities and stuff, people's arms falling off, are not the ones you want to be donating towards. Shit, well, my friend's best friend got really, really hurt by the fire. I hope he gets the help he needs. Oh, was there Keanu Reeves grifter as well? Keanu Reeves' nose fell off. He needs a new nose. There's an AI-generated photo of his nose, and some grandma sends some neckbeard 500 grand for him to get a new nose. And then you see Keanu Reeves promoting Cyberpunk, and His nose is fine. Look. Keanu Reeves' nose fell off. He needs 800k tonight. Otherwise, I'll never have a nose again. Alright, Grandma. Give me 800k. Chop chop. What happened with the Keanu Reeves one is the same thing. Some grandma getting grifted.
俺は強くなってみせる。
敵が来た。研ぎ澄ませ。いや、遠慮はしない。
寒いな。そうですね。
本当。敵が来た。一曲集私の奥の手見せてあげる。アクティビズムライ
覚悟を決めろ。派手に踊れ。ダンスタンパル。爪が甘かったな。
一曲集中。そこだ。ここだ。 無事に済んで何よりでした。
Remembers the guy that he faked being wheelchair bound. He was a Warcraft streamer, and then at one point he got up on camera and this whole thing just went crashing down because you could see him walking. Like, I don't know, man. If that was your whole thing, is being wheelchair bound, I would just like not have a webcam on. Like at one point you're gonna forget. You're gonna forget the cam's on. There, your career's over. Over in an instant. Oh, this is way back. I think what sucks is people were donating to him because they thought that he was, you know, a disabled streamer, and you know, when you're disabled, streaming is a nice career to have if you can make it, because you don't have to leave the house. And the people that take care of you, your wife or your husband or whoever you live with, can help you. And he had a lot of people resonating with him because he was disabled. He actually fucking wasn't. He wasn't disabled. I think at one point he tried to say that he only needed the wheelchair sometimes. I'm like, well then why don't you just tell people that? There's plenty of people that use a wheelchair for, like, more strenuous activity. You know, like going to the mall or something. Or like Walmart. They can walk. Nothing wrong with that, but don't lie to people. Don't tell people a sob story that's not even true. We can go look up that guy. You can go look up that guy. There's plenty of videos about him. It's funny because his girlfriend was there, And she basically tried to cover for him, but it was over at that point. His whole Twitch career was over. He got banned. Like, yep, it's done. No coming back from that. Alright, we're gonna play some Origins really quick. Just give me a sec here. Since I said I was gonna do Musou and Tales. We'll do some Origins. Yeah, he got banned like immediately after that incident. Oh no, people were furious. People were furious. People were furious. He did not get free pass. He was banned off Twitch, and he immensely angered much of his community because there were a lot of actually disabled people in there that looked up to him, you know, because he was at least pretending to be wheelchair bound, and you know how debilitating that can be and how it can limit what you can do. He was making a career off streaming, but he wasn't fucking wheelchair bound. People were donating for like a new wheelchair and all this other stuff. He didn't fucking need any of that. That money should have gone to somebody who was, you know, a creator on Twitch that actually was disabled. But, people will do anything for clout. They'll do anything for a quick buck. Even though they know what they're doing is really stupid and horrible and taking advantage of people, they'll still do it. It's always just funny when it comes back to bite them, though. I have no idea who that is. I don't have the slightest idea who that is. I follow somebody on Instagram who is terminally disabled, and she uses a wheelchair pretty much for what I said, you know, going to like concerts and shopping and stuff, and she can walk. But then like people tell her you're not actually sick. It's like, obviously she's sick. You know, you can use a wheelchair and still walk. That's not how chronic illness works. You know, you might have a bad throat. You can still talk, right? People are so judgmental. They be judgmental to the people that are actually taking advantage. And she gets that all the time. It's like, you know, I didn't have all these symptoms and stuff to have people tell me I'm faking being sick. Like, exactly. Don't lump everybody in with the people that are obviously trying to grift for a quick buck. Such a thing as illnesses that aren't immediately noticeable.
不意をつかれた。
厳しいか。力がない。むざむざとやられはしない。
敵将討ち取った。仕掛けよう。おっとここだ。これでしまいだ。
脇が甘い
敵将討ち取った。
光は次の叩きを返せよ。お前を信じていてよかった。やはり助けてくれたな。
敵将討ち取った。これで勝ったと。
どうするよ。
敵将討ち取った。頼む。
Yeah, Albie, it's Musou time. Musou and Tales is going to be the main stuff on the channel for the rest of the month. Unless I decide to get Final Fantasy Remake, which I might not. We'll see. I'm on the fence about it. I don't know if I want to do 2 RPGs right next to each other. Be really burnt out. I'm also not a Final Fantasy fan. I like 16. I'll think about it.
敵将一気に攻め立てる。速やかに手はずを整えよ。討ち取った。行かせてもらいますぜ。敵将討ち取った。頼む。力の限り。この時を待っている。これで敵将討ち取った。頼む。
Having a hard time getting past this, buddy. Struggling.
だがむざむざとやられはしない。終わらせよう。 勝負は
決勝
やめたぜ。
打ち取る。
預けとくぜ。じゃあな。お前を信じていてよかった。ただやはり助けてくれたな。
仕掛けよう。これだ。よく見える。制限。仕掛けよう。危ない。これでしまいよ。これでいい。危ない。危ない。敵将討ち取った。
この元恋する。
不用意な突出は身を滅ぼすぞ。力の書き取りと思い知らそう。頼む。戦うとしよう。上がれ。これでいい。これでしまいだ。放つ。敵将討ち取った。力の先。これだ。これでいい。危ない。型をつける。削られていたか。敵将討ち取った。
自分らしい戦を貫けたな。
仰天の瞳を持つって噂の将、実際はどんな素敵な方なのかしら。
どんな危機だろうと、
損は名だたる将と共に。
さて。
He's alive, everybody. He's alive. It's like only the second game where he doesn't die like a jump. He's alive, everybody. It's like Tupac coming back. May not have Tupac back, but Sun-sa is back. Is that a good compromise?
今の暮らしが続くなら。
ああ、お前さんか。じゃあ頑張りなよ。
Tried the no juggle update.
カーン様には子分がいるらしい
I'll
な。
have to try that.
俺、
Some of the
そういうの
mods.
憧れるぜ。族どもに怯えてた頃が今は懐かしいよ。
腹減ってると後ろ向きになっちまう。安くしとくから買ってきな。
どこもかしこも曹操様曹操様。
我らの手で国を守る。どんな強敵が現れようと投げ出すものか。
こりゃ天下を取れる展開だって一展開。
名だたる勝負。
夜分に来たる曹操との戦、君の力を、皆の前で言うのははばか。
曹操は
我らは火を持って
この北より攻め
Who else thinks Zhuge Liang looks
北に布陣し
terrible? It's like he's a twink that doesn't shave.
燃え広がりません。
Just look at how bad his design is. They made him look younger, but then he's got a neck beard. I think he's the worst redesign that they did for this game. Like, okay, if you want to make him a Bishonen, he needs to get rid of the neck beard. He looks really dumb. Like, how hard is it to shave, man?
もちろん、しかし
Look at how bad that looks.
この時期にもほんの短い間、南からの風が吹く地があるという。
Why does he have a neck beard? Oh man. Like he's halfway there to being a Bishonen, the model. But he doesn't want to let go of his neck beard.
知らん。そう身構えずともよい。孫権が曹操と曹操は味方。奴の暴虐ぶりを看過することはできぬ。お前たちが曹操は帝の存在をこそ敬意の拠り所とし、三越や右岸にとはいえ寄せ集めの兵を不正兵のごとくやはりか。お前の
つまりは剣たちが
帝を救う。今の帝は振るう力なきす。本当ならば抹殺してしまうべきであろう。
いささか不敬だぞ。
桜木を。
気に食わ。そもそも私自身、お前たちは死んでいると思っていた。
そう言うなよ。実際俺孫悟を作ること、守ること、お前と手を組んで動けば。
うん。それに何よりせがれを救うせっかく。本当は二度と表には出んつもりだ。だが陛下に手を出そう。
承知。もう一度孫権が慶州で曹操を迎撃し注意を引きつけている間に、我らは兵を率いて京都を襲撃、帝を奪取する。無論これが曹操軍に漏れては知らん。お前は我らの事情を知る立場だが、孫権らが生きていること、狙いが京都であること、機密が漏れぬようでは我らはすぐに。
どんな危機だろうと皆天下は曹操のものだって言いやがる。面白くねえな。長江のあたりが騒がしいな。水軍の船が。
硬派に続けってな。敵に勢いがある。このままの厳しい。行くぜ。どうよ。すべてこれだ。これでいい。肩をつける。天将打ち解く。
この勝負一旦預けとくぜじゃあな。
互角に戻した。ここから押していい。
こう焦るあまり飛び出してきたか。命知らず。
力の差が。
今だ。
当たりはしない。これでしまいだ。敵将討ち取った。制限。これだ。当たりはしない。危ない。よく。おっと。当たりはしない。危ない。力の先。危ない。おっと。
Oh, that's lame. I don't get credit for winning that? That's stupid, man. I don't know why he had so much health. Normally, like, a couple of those parries just takes him out. That's just what I don't like about this game. Everything has too much health. Grind is boring. I missed, like, having challenging fights, but not having it take forever. Everything has way too much health in this game. You play these games to be powerful and do cool combos. You still do combos in this game, but just not a fan of the way they make it harder. Is just, let's just give them 8 digits of defense. It's not fun. It's boring. Just doing the same thing for longer. But they took away all the ways to do damage. Yeah, don't be a bitch this time. You're 5 billion HP. You don't even have your real moveset. You got a fake moveset. Dude, how much health does he have? What is this? It's an HP sponge. What difficulty do I have to be on to do this? To have it be fun? This is stupid. I'm not having fun. It's 5 billion HP. Really challenging, guys. That's why I'm getting tired of this game. Miss when you could get an opening and just kill them. But you can't do that in this game. Everyone is a fucking HP sponge. There's like no builds in this game at all. There's like no builds in this game at all. Everybody plays the same. 8 billion HP. Most boring way to make games harder. Just give them more health. Yeah, I've already lost. I'm like 10 levels above what I'm supposed to be. It's not enough. I have so much fucking health. Why? Clearly I'm capable of doing all this, it's just not fun. I hate the grind in this game. They make you use weapons you don't like, and you just never feel strong. You never feel strong in this game. The time you feel strong is when you do the Musou attack and kill a bunch of the peons. It's the only time there's any power fantasy in this game. It feels good to land the parries and stuff, but other than that, fighting officers just feels like you're just fighting a, you know, Goku or something. is constantly fighting Goku. It's so much health. I don't know if I want to bother doing this on hard mode. It's just stat bloat. It's like they got part of it right, which is they actually fight back and it's challenging. I don't mind that at all. I've never really felt like the enemies are unfair. It's just boring when they have so much health. I wish they had found a better compromise. Obviously I play a lot of games way more difficult than any Musou game, so it's not like that's my complaint. It's just they don't need to have this much health. I'm playing on Hero right now. So on Ultimate Warrior they have even more HP. Basically have to no damage this, and even then it's pretty tight. Let's see if this will do it, maybe. There we go. So it's not like it's impossible. It's just... it shouldn't feel like you're just doing the same thing for longer. So many video games have that problem. There's so many video games with that problem. It's like, the combat is good, and the enemies are fair, but they just have too much health. So, it's just doing the same thing for a longer period of time. It's not actually harder. I've played so many games that have this problem. It's just really weird to have this problem in a Musou game. No, rip run. Hey, that's totally my fault. I'm not gonna blame the game for that. But like, the duel is the only way to win. If you don't do the duel, it takes like 10 minutes. Like, you can make it a little bit more relaxing to play. They don't need to have this much health. It's HP Sponge City. I fucked up. Runs over. It's really strange how if you make like one mistake in this, it's impossible to win. Nope, not good enough. Not good enough. Oh man, this is boring. Now I have to deal with a 15-digit health bar. Go ahead and try again. This reward better be worth it. I'm not having fun. This better be a worthwhile reward. Not something that makes me do like 1% more damage. Get out of here with that. I want something to make this less of a slog. I guess this is what I should have expected when they're going for a broader audience. It's already over. There's like no elements in this game. There's no real way to stack damage besides grinding, but the grinding in this game isn't fun. That's the problem. Grinding in the older Musou games was way more fun than this. People posting build videos. I'm like, what build? There are no builds in this game. So you gonna duel me or what? I'm gonna have to chip away at this 800 billion health bar. Oh, he's just not gonna do it this time. Alright. Cool. No. Challenge me to a duel. I don't have to do pixels of damage for 10 minutes straight. My philosophy on stuff like this is, if the enemy can kill you quickly, you should be able to kill them just as quickly. But that's not how it works in this game. That's the polar opposite of how it works in this game. It's cool that making a mistake is actually costly. It's just you have to chip away at them for so much longer, and that's not fun. Oh well. They're trying to do something new with this game. I didn't expect it to be perfect. Still a great game. I don't know how much patience I have to do sweaty stuff in this game, and it's mostly just don't make a single mistake and they have too much health. I'm leaning towards no. Usually when I do sweaty stuff in games, it's like more balanced. Like Neo. You know, I did a lot of cool stuff in that game. But you know, you can kill stuff quick in that game. That's like the main difference. What hit me? Oh, it's over. Rip run. Drop the soap. These the chakram officers are like the hardest ones in the game. They're harder than Lu Bu because the hitbox on the attacks is really weird. I'll just end my suffering. Yeah, I'm not chipping away at that health bar. End it. We're not doing the 8 billion HP. They have like Disgaea health bars. You know, you can get like 50-digit health bars in Disgaea. That's what it feels like playing this game sometimes. I'm glad that you can't just like tank stuff. You actually have to play the game, but I definitely think they went a little bit too far in the enemy's favor. It's a weird thing to balance for sure. I just barely be able to do this if I play perfect. Oh, that hits me on the way back. That's fair. I hate fighting chakram officers in this game. You gotta dodge it twice. Alright. I'll get it next time. End my suffering. Go for it. It's like going against post-game boss in Disgaea with like a level 50 character. Like, yeah, maybe with some strategy you can do it, but it's not fun. I guess that's why they put these duels here. But if you lose the duel, you might as well just give up.
どうかしら。どうかしら。
よく
これで大丈夫。終わりにしましょう。
No, I'm saying that the difficulty is fine. It's how much health they have and how disjointed it feels compared to the power that you can have is what makes it not fun. I think for this being one of their first games where like the officers actually fight back and aren't chumps, I think they did a great job, but they were too scared to give the player a lot of power, and that's what creates this issue. Where like the enemies are completely fair to fight, but they just have too much health. It's just stat bloat. Souls games definitely do this kind of thing better. You know, like, you can make like at max like 2-3 mistakes and you're dead, but you can also kill them as quick. This feels the opposite. It's like the exact opposite. They can kill you quick and they're HP sponges, and that's just not fun. Should be like off a punish, I should be able to like just kill them. Like only after like 2 or 3. It shouldn't take like 6. I'll get it right eventually. Just a matter of time. Oh, come on.
よくすべてこれだこれだ
What? Did you guys just see that? The hitbox stays out after she gets hit. That's so stupid. The hitbox stays out when she gets hit and comes back. But because of how unbalanced this is, it takes off like half your bar. I hate fighting chakram officers in this game. They're the most unfun. Come on, don't cheat this time. There we go. See, it's not that bad. It's just annoying. It's not impossible. It's just not fun. Alright. Gotta win one more of those, I guess, or maybe a couple more. Challenge me to a duel so I don't have to deal with your HP sponging. Come on. Give me the duel, buddy. I am totally not chipping away at that health bar. I refuse. I guess he's just not gonna do the duel? Do it the hard way, huh?
れでしまいだ。我が情熱を受けよ。これでいい。危ない。全てこれだ。危ない。おっ、力の先見て。
I don't know if you guys played Assault Spy, but that game had the same problem this did, where the hardest difficulty, I beat it before they nerfed it, but everything had too much health. Like, it was still fun. It's not like this is terrible or anything, but it definitely got a lot better when the developer of that game nerfed the health. He nerfed the health, so the hardest difficulty wasn't such a slog. Oh, he comes back, huh? Oh, now I have to get this right, or it's going to be a 30-minute boss fight. Good. Perfect fight. GG's. All the mostly intentional deaths to not have to deal with their HP sponge. It's like everything wrong with the game right there. Stat bloat. I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. Like, wow, that's complete garbage. That's all I get for that? That's all I get for that? Increase Musou gauge accumulation by 10%. That was not worth in the slightest. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Here you do 5% more damage. Cool. Thanks. Incredibly noticeable.
お前に会いたくて。で、あの日、俺のいない間、ずっと家族を。ああ、今孫悟に戻っても、それに剣も周囲たちもうまくお前にだから言うが。
There is no good loot in this game. There are no good builds in this game. The hardest difficulty is HP Sponge City. They wanted to make the boss fights actually difficult, and they did a good job of that. Their attacks are fair and everything, but you just never feel strong in this game at all. The power fantasy is gone when you fight officers in this game, at least on, like, the final two difficulties. You just do chip damage, and you just do the same thing over and over. I definitely hope for the next game they will have it balanced a little bit better, so, you know, they actually fight back and they're threatening, and their attacks are fair. They got that part right. But you just never feel powerful in this game when you're fighting anything that's not a peon. And that's probably my biggest gripe with this game. The fight where there's that fight where you have to fight Lu Bu without healing, but it takes like fucking 10 minutes because you don't have any damage. I'm like, you know, the Lu Bu fight in the demo was fine. It didn't take more than like 3 minutes. But then in the full game, to get red hair, you have to fight him with the same moves and make no mistakes for 10 minutes. Like, I just find that boring.
やっぱりあいつは周りにしっかり目を向けて考えて。まあ、お前もとっくに感づいてるんじゃねえか。まあ、俺は俺で全力でやってきた。けど、ケンたちに顔を見せたらなんて言われるだろうな。はあ？ 帰るのをためらうのはもうやめた。こうな孫悟のためだからよ。表だって動けない分。
I was just talking about how they tried to make it like the boss fights like Souls games, but they completely missed the mark in how those fights are difficult but fair. They got that part right. But it shouldn't be the way it is now, where they're fair to fight, but they have like 50 billion HP. That's what's not fun. Yeah, some of the best boss fights in Souls games are like, you can curb stomp them as fast as they curb stomp you. But you just don't really have that in this game currently. You completely read their attacks and everything, and you're playing well, and you make one mistake and you die. And it's just such a slog to get back there. You know, this wasn't a problem in Neo, right? You could shred Neo bosses as quick as they could shred you. Maybe they didn't talk to Team Ninja when they were making this game. I'm cool with getting my ass beat by a boss, but I don't want it to feel like they tap me on the shoulder once and I'm insta-dead, and then I have to chip away at them for 10 minutes. Like, that shit sucks. I won't be surprised if they, like, do some kind of nerf eventually, and more people get there, and they start seeing what I'm talking about. It won't surprise me. It's actually what a lot of these so-called difficult action games get wrong compared to like FromSoft games and stuff. Is like they make it difficult, but they're too scared to let you get powerful, so you end up doing chip damage to something that one-shots you, which is not fun. What's up, homie?
そんな羽目にならぬよう戦術ぶりだな。いやいや、時に俺たちはずっと超高
は誰かと思えばお前だったか。俺に何か用か。ああ、な
始めよう。
You know, I might actually, after I get the guides done and stuff, I might actually give myself a damage increase. I'm thinking about doing that, but I need to be completely done with everything I want to do with this game for the channel. Last game that I played that felt like this was Dragon Quest Heroes 2. That game had the same problem. Fighting bosses and it's like fair and fun and stuff, but everything just had like, it felt like they had like 3 extra digits of health more than they should. And when I gave myself like a 30% damage buff, the game became fun. That's all it took. I think this is pretty good for our first attempt at trying to make Dynasty Warriors have more thoughtful combat. with the bosses actually just not being combo bags. I think they did a great job with that, but the player power is too unbalanced.
Oh.
I personally get bored just doing the same thing for longer. I'm down for a sweaty challenge, but it needs to be over quick. None of this hitting a wall of 50 billion health. Did you guys play the hardest difficulty on Dynasty Warriors 9? The final one that they added? It was worse than this. It legit took like 10 minutes to beat one officer. He did. If the mission was like beating 3 officers, it took like a maxed out character like 10 minutes to kill one officer. Because all they did was just give them like 80,000 defense or something. I'm like, this is your idea of difficulty? The difference between that game and this game is that, you know, the AI was dumb and they didn't fight back. So that made it more boring. But this game is kind of not a whole lot better, to be honest. Yeah, that was like the worst hard mode I've ever done. I remember when they added that, and I did like a 20-minute combo video with one officer. I'm like, did you guys even play this difficulty? It's not even difficult, it's just boring. It's not like it's actually harder. It's artificially hard. This game, the main thing that's the artificial difficulty is just how much health they have. Like, coming to this game from 9, they did a great job making the boss fights impactful. I guess somebody was like, oh, we don't want this game to have broken builds. I'm like, dude, you could take out the weapon builds in this game and it'd make, like, no difference. I went a little bit too far in the opposite direction. Hopefully they find a sweet spot. They're gonna add another hard difficulty to this game. I'm totally not doing it unless player power takes a major upgrade.
敵の目は十分に引きつけた。研ぎ澄まさん鉄道隊進発せよ。東より船を出すのだ。
I had somebody, I made that post on Reddit about my criticisms of the game. I talked about how there's a lot of stat checks in this game, and somebody was like, well, Musou games have always had stat checks. I'm like, yes, but you could get actually strong in those games to offset it. You do not feel powerful in this game, basically ever, unless you play on easy.
他に俺とやろうってやつはいねえのか。いくらでも相手をしてやるぜ。進軍開始だ。皆行くぞ。進軍を始める。ここだ。敵将討ち取った。細胞だ。秘伝こそ我らが水軍の幹部。まずは恩義を大切に。これで支配しくれぐれもお手を回す。お任せあれ。 中元の兵を持って盛況な水軍としてみせましょう。やられた話は終わりだな。こっちが押していくぜ。全ては力不足だというのか。危ない。力の関わったこれで敵将よし上陸だ。そのまま北へ。 夏木場を目指すぞ。敵襲だぞ。この先行かなくなるものか。来てくれたか。君がいれば何も案ずることはない。まずいな。敵将これで芝居を取ったぞ。おっと。これでどうだ。まずいな。
I won't be surprised if they drop a patch that's like lowers Ultimate Warrior officer defense by like 30% or something. I could totally see them doing that, but it'll take a while before people get to that point. Either that or they're going to increase player power in some way. This is going to be one of those games, it's like you can brag that you beat it before it was nerfed. Like, I beat pre-patch Ultimate Warrior, Dynasty Warriors Origins. It's totally going to be a thing. It's painfully obvious that they will increase player power in some way where it doesn't feel so one-sided against the player.
敵将討ち取った。仕掛けよう。こんなとこ。敵将討ち取った。これで行くとしよう。これで行く。危ない。どうだ。仕掛けよう。敵将撃ち取った。敵将孫中号が撃ち取った。これだ。よし、ここからなら敵の背後をつける。ああ、野郎だ。美しい敵将開始だぞ。撃ち取った。 してやる。起きだ。覚悟はいいな。当たりはしない。終わりではない。逃げぶっ飛んじまえ。これでいい。仕掛けよう。敵将打ち取る。仕掛けよう。これでしまいだ。
でも食らえ。勇ましい活躍だな。お前の戦には思わず見入ってしまう。
敵将
競争軍よ、勝負という気をおののけ。あの一方が乗り込むぞ。
力の差が。
下から敵中。
危ない。おっと。味方に勢いがある。敵将このまま行こう。討ち取った。
勝機は我らにあり。今こそ全軍一丸となって攻め立てよう。進軍を開始する。
だから最後を追い詰めた。
俺が務めよう。
このような事態になろうとは。そうなれば手ずから戦うほかあるまい。
味方の劣勢は放置できない。急ぎ救援に向かうぞ。
これでいいか。敵将討ち取った。
Yeah, this game is fun when you do damage. It's a boring slog when you don't do damage. And that's something they need to fix. I'm sorry, but if the enemies can basically kill me off one mistake, I should not be doing chip damage. We didn't learn anything from Kingdom Hearts. Like, they fixed that in Kingdom Hearts, right? Where it's like, if you play at level 1, it has damage adjustment so that, you know, it's still challenging, but you're not doing 15-minute boss fights. That's why, like, when you do level 1 in Kingdom Hearts, you actually still do damage. And that's what this game is missing. That's why, like, level 1 in that game is fair. I can't imagine doing, no upgrades in this game. Movie-length boss fights. That's probably what it is. Lubu takes 30 minutes. I think a good boss fight is more evenly balanced.
しかし、そうあんまり。
お前ら無駄口をただ。
どうやら細胞はそうか。はっ。
孫悟がここまでなのか。天下に名を連ねるのか。
我らは今宵曹操軍船と船とあの判断そして
Look how terrible his neckbeard is. Please shave.
速さそのものがあだとな
It's like they wanted to make him a twink, but for some reason they gave him a neck beard. I think his design is awful. Why does he have a neck beard? He looks like a Bishonen, but then he's got the neck beard. It's like halfway between looking manly and being a Bishonen. It's dreadful. Why does he have a neck beard? That looks awful. What are they thinking? Please shave. Clearly he wants to look like a Bishonen. But for some reason he's not shaving. Alright, we're gonna get the true ending and I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. Don't be surprised if I, after I do the next campaign, which I'm working on Shu next, I might just put out a bunch of videos for this, and then just give myself a damage multiplier. It's a shame, it shouldn't be designed that way, but that's just how this game works. I mean, they're definitely having some growing pains with making the boss fights actually engaging and not just comboing them to death. I think that they did a good job, but you just always feel weak in this game, and the RPG elements are not interesting. I mean, like look at the stuff that's in here. It's all just stat increases. Boost attack by 4% for each allied base you have. Are you even gonna notice that? No. Like this stuff is just they could just like not have it and the game wouldn't feel any different. Boost Musou gauge accumulation by 10%. What the hell is that gonna do? Realistically, that's probably like maybe half a bar out of an entire battle. Like, does that make any difference? No. It's a shame, really. I don't like being right about stuff like this, but it definitely feels like they had immense anxiety with not wanting you to be too strong to a fault. Sell some of the weapons? Yeah, I guess I can. Oh, I can't do it here. I'll do it later. I want to finish this and go to bed.
風こたびの風が変わ間もなくよし
休養期そ
よろしくた
You know, this track is so good. I'm sad you guys didn't get to see my reaction to this because I was under embargo, but man, when the remix of this hit, I was so happy. They did an incredible job with the remixes in this game. Feels like there aren't that many tracks compared to the older games, but the remixes are all bangers. I've enjoyed all of them. Especially as somebody who's been with this series since the beginning. They did an incredible job, and they had a lot of they have like an Endless Fight remix in this game. There's Wall of Fate, Ignition. So going all the way back to 3, they have 4, 5, 6. There's a Thousand Suns remix in this that'll play when Huang Gai does the fire attack. And I was like so happy to hear that. Like, this game might have its flaws, but the fan service is off the charts. They did a great job. And I'm sure the unfun stuff about this game will get fixed with patches because it's doing so well. It's got a 9 out of 10 from IGN of all things. No, I know you're joking, but that might actually happen. There's going to be a lot of budget allocated to this game for updates and stuff. I would expect, like, more in-game content. Probably, like, side missions and stuff. Totally not impossible. You gotta think about it from this way, as you guys have played the previous games, right? You know how many updates they did for Dynasty Warriors 9? And that game had a fraction of the success and critical acclaim this had? Just imagine what they can do with this game. I think that's why they didn't promise DLC right away. They weren't sure how this game was going to be received. I'm sure most of my gripes with this game will be fixed, almost certainly now. Just depends on if they agree with what I'm saying. A lot of people haven't gotten to the end game because the game's only been out for a few days. This game's pretty long, but I would definitely expect a decent amount of post-launch stuff for this. They have no reason not to. You gotta think about how many updates they did for 9. They added like the gems, 3 season passes, a bunch of polish and stuff that they added that was free, that wasn't related to the DLC. if they did that for that game, they're obviously going to do it for this one. Because they have an actual reason to. Because the game is getting high acclaim from fans and, you know, just journalists alike. Content creators and everybody. It's just a lot of times when you point out flaws in a game that's very well received, people don't take it very well. Like, would you rather I lie to you? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a great game, but it's not perfect. This game is far from perfect. It was the same thing when 9 came out. I made that video about how, you know, 9 has its problems, but there were good things about it, and people accused me of being sponsored by Koei Tecmo to say that. I'm like, you guys fucking crazy? I wish I was sponsored, man. I got bills to pay. I wish that was the case. Dude, just because something is, you know, maligned or high praise doesn't mean it doesn't have flaws. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand that. It's really strange. It's like an award-winning game, you can't say anything bad about it, and if it's, you know, something that everybody hates, you can't say that it has a good quality. You're either a contrarian or a shill, and nothing in between.
将討ち取った。
この雪が怪しいぜ。
戦場で遅れを取るとはな。みんなよく耐えているが、やはり想像軍は強い。逆転の機はまだなのか。
相手をしてやろう。行くぞ。
敵将なんという強さ。
ここは引く。今はまだその時ではありません。緑の祈祷台に触れにお願いします。
多少きつくてもなんとかなるはずだ。
He couldn't make it another 3 seconds, bro. I think, like, it might not entirely be me being tired and playing the game at 2:30 in the morning, but I think because this is the true ending, I think it actually is harder. Everybody's struggling. And that's your favorite part of Musou games, when everybody sucks. You suck at fighting. I think I might have, like, soft locked. Might have to do this again. Yeah, I don't have any dashes either. Malubi. Ryubi.
お前まで来たのか。たく俺の折れることよ。この状況ではいかんともしがたい。一度引いて立て直すとしよう。
後半は引いた。こちらの犠牲も大きい。お返しし、いい体勢を整えよう。
敵将討ちてしまう。これだ。アップデートは敵将俺たちの打ち綱を感じるな。来てくれて感謝するぞ。
進軍するぞ。王国を信じて続くのだ。
これでいいわ。
この超侵害と勝負していただきましょう。
We gotta get over there quick and do the fire attack. Guys, please handle yourselves for like 3 seconds, please. I don't know if I can count on them to do that. They're too dumb. Wish this thing could sprint for longer. Yeah, I know, everybody sucks at fighting but me. 0 fighting ability. They're all inept. We might have to restart this. This is really stressful pretty much every time you do it. It makes you wish you had the ability like Samurai Warriors 4 and 5 where you could play as different characters and like station them. It's kind of weird this game doesn't have that. This definitely feels like it's what you're supposed to do.
ここが木なのですね。では、今こそ描きましょう。必勝の経路。
they're all still barely hanging on. Now the Thousand Suns remix plays. This is when you feel really good. I wish you guys had gotten to see my first reaction to this. Like, this is fucking awesome. Probably the best version of this fight they've ever done.
敵将よく耐えてくれた。打ち取った。今こそ反撃の時だ。行こう。俺たちの手で天下の趨勢を覆す。進軍を開始する。策のためとはいえ、味方と戦うのは鬱屈したぞ。やっと曹操軍を相手に一暴れできるわ。船が次々と燃えていく。足場を固めるための鎖があだになったか。これは君の計策だったか、シゲ。君はやはりどうだ。私は私が入ったぞ。敵将打ち取った。お別れだ、元力。となればまた会おう。
落ちているわ。一度戻れるかもしれない。注意しましょう。
本当に風が変わって家計が成功した。諸葛亮殿には新鮮なごとき力があるのか。この先
敵将打ち取った。敵将なここなら打ち取った。覚悟はすでにできています。さて、私の役目は果たせました。
Yeah, the next battle that's not in this game. I have to wait 3 years for the next battle. One Piece status.
この鎖は敵の策でした。ならば急ぎ解除の準備を進めています。分かった。これ以上の犠牲を防ぐ。それが俺の役目です。
Where are they? They're all the way down there, of course. Classic Musou. Damn it. He's in fucking armor. Yeah, I don't want to do this again. This fight's too long. I'll go down and go get them, I guess. Guess I have to. They won't fucking do it. Somehow with the fixing the morale, they still don't do stuff like that. Like, you go kill them. Other end of the map, man. Can you do it? No one's over there to do it. Why don't they do it? God damn it, where is it? Just die, dude.
これだ。我らの炎に曹操の大軍を追い詰めこれが最後の決戦。陣を尽くして勝利する。やっぱり敵将兵を下した無連の炎こそ我らが闘士隊です。敵将今こそ曹操を討つ。いざ進軍を。頼む。
広がるばかり。勝利を望めませんか。風と炎と腐り、見事な策の連環だ。これ以上俺にできることはない。ここは聞こう。ここは聞かざるを得ないようですね。
ここで曹操を取り逃がすわけにはいかねえよな。急ごうぜ兄者。参ろう。龍玄徳が大使のためこの木をつかまん。この炎の先に孫悟の未来がある。一心にかけ勝利をつかむぞ。希望の炎が引き寄せた勝機逃しはせん。これよりは武勇を尽くし敵を打ち破る。
ここで待機だ。今のうちに手が入れ直しとくぞ。
よく我らを騙し抜いた者。我が輩までたばかるとは肝が据わっておる。恐れを忘れよ。まだ戦は終わっておらんぞ。仕上げと参ろう。どんな感じでこっちが戦争は温める。ここの先だ。これもまた乱世の定めよ。
私に見届ける暇などありませんよ。
我らで仕掛け準備を整える。よし。体も来い。ちゃんと相手してやるからな。
敵将、撃ち取ったわ。集中しないと。避けるわ。思いっきり行こうよ。避けるわ。敵将、 引きましょう。
討ち取った。
私はまだ散る運命に抗いますよ。
できたらやるぞ。敵はない。勢いのままに戦うぞ。敵将、力が入んねえ。なぜにしとくか。これだ。これでしまいだ。力
敵将討ち取った。
敵の陣容は崩れた。今こそ曹操を撃て。
GG's. GG's. That's right, he comes back. Never mind. Anime power up. Oh, they all come back. Great. You have to come back again. The first other 50 times wasn't enough. Just stay dead. Brought all my guards back and they fucking died again. So they do that Musou attack and it just kills them instantly. It's really annoying. Please stay dead this time. That's what I'm talking about with the HP sponge. HP sponge officers. Oh, not again, man! How many times can you do that? 50th time you're gonna do that, man. Once is enough. And half the time when they do it, they turn invincible like that. Fuck you. Get out of here with that shit. Doing that like 3 times in a row. That did a whole lot of nothing, didn't it? Still not dead. Of course you're gonna do that again, aren't you? Of course. No, you're not doing that again. Fuck off, dude. Seriously. Get a taste of your own medicine, buddy. He's still not dead, by the way. There he goes. Disgaea health bar. Please don't call your homies again. I am exhausted. Fuck, man. He has so much goddamn health in this game. I swear. There's no fucking health, is there? I don't want to go all the way back. Should have fucking stayed dead the first time. The charges should kill him. He comes back, and then all the officers come back, and they all have 5 trillion health. Stay dead, dude. Please. I can't even see where he is. There we go. It's a good map until the end, and then everything is too much health. Really feels like on this fight, having the guys with you doesn't do anything but just impede your visibility. Oh well, GG's. Should get the true ending now.
2人とも本当によくやってくれた。私たちの勝利だ。あの曹操軍を破ったんだ。謙虚だな。だが確かにそうかもしれない。あらゆる才が持てる力を尽くし勝利した。いかにも孫悟といった戦の形だな。
でも一時は人前でわざと口論したり不満を言ったり、私たち
なかなか説得力が。お前もで。
さあ軍師と郊外、やはり私は己の器が
孫権殿や孫作殿の背中を追うことはない。あなたはもしも道に迷った時には
郊
何かにつけて己を卑下する悪癖は直しませんとな。
そうした部分は
昔は同じように兄様も変わってほしいわ。あまり
孫権殿も孫作殿もきっと今頃喜んでいらっしゃることでしょうな。
天下に割拠するは真を利用せんとする家老ばかりと思っていた。誠の忠勇を持つは高等の猛虎であったか。
我らが成し遂げたのは御身をお迎え申し上げたことのみ。
曹操を打ち倒し誠にお救い申し上げたのは孫忠坊、
我が誇りの息子。
俺の自慢の弟です。
孫権殿と孫作殿から知らせがありました。無事帝をお救い申し上げたと。
おお、さすがは父上と兄上。これで私の肩の荷も下りる。
お二人は京都にとどまり帝をお守り申し上げると。
この先も皆を束ねるのは殿、あなたです。
本当に私でいいのだろうか。
今さら何をおっしゃる。
兄様、私たちの気持ちは皆同じよ。
我ら一同孫権様のもと孫悟のために知恵を尽くしましょう。
私はまだ若く頼りない長だ。それはまたこの国の姿でもあるのだと思う。だからこそ皆の助けが必要だ。これからも意見も苦言も小言も大歓迎だ。皆で作り上げていこう。天下に誇る我らの国を。見事だったな、シラ。帝を失った曹操軍は目に見えて力を忘れてくれるなよ。もしも孫権が道を誤った時に共には歩まぬと言ったはずだ。それを伝えに来ただけだ。もう我は影に生きる太平さらばだし、たとえ空を行くための両翼を失っても太平の世へと。来たな。
石壁では大活躍
Make me do more damage, please.
そのあたりの
Can that be my reward?
徹底しないとね。
I can play on the hardest difficulty and not see their health bar drop by 3 pixels after a full combo. Could that be my reward, please?
しかしお前がどのような
I'd like to prefer more damage Attack speed. Builds to come back.
今は一つは孫悟の将だが立場もう一つは正直これを褒美というのも栄達の道ではないが
どうかしら。あなた自
One
身の望みを
damage.
聞かせてほしいわ。
分かった
きっとこれからあなたの役目も。でもあなたが
ああどうか孫悟の太平を守ってくれ
父の病。
礼を言うのはこちらの方ですよ。また一つ医者としての経験を積めましたから。何はともあれ。
はい。
ええ、さてそういうわけで。
待ってください、玄華殿。
もうどうかしたんです。
いえ、私を。
弟子？
父には玄華殿は町の医者たちがそのお姿に。
弟子。
では
弟子入りを認めましょう。
ありがとうございます、玄華殿。使徒は恩語を
Here's the
の
big
名前を
reveal.
知らぬというのも。
俺のことは、加減か。
So that guy that's crusty old man in all other media, that's him right there as a twink. It's Twink Huatuo. They didn't really do a very good job of hiding it, but yeah, it's a twink version of the legendary doctor. There you go. That's some pretty heavy twink death, I'd say there.
言って知らん。あなたは道を見つけた。一緒に歩く仲間を見つけた。あなたならきっとたどり着ける。太平の世に。
Wonder if you get anything for the true ending, or is it just kind of... Well, the true endings in this game, I guess, are, like, some things change, but... It doesn't seem like you really get anything for it. Like, cool, I guess. They're both still alive, but the ending's basically the same. I guess you just don't get anything for it, huh? I don't think there's any kind of, like, extra path you can take. There's, like, a what if hypothetical or anything. I think the hypotheticals are just
いいですよ。
people that are fated to die stay alive. That's all that really changes. I mean, they said that they was going to stop there, but I definitely think there should be some kind of material reward for doing the true ending. Because right now, it definitely feels like, you know, it's cool to do it, but there's no reward for it, so... It also doesn't drastically change the ending. It's like, yeah, if you want to see it, you can just go, well, people have already put them all up online. I haven't watched them, so... I haven't been spoiled. But yeah, it seems like true endings don't really give you much of anything, so... If you can't be asked to do all that extra stuff, then go through the game twice, and then just go watch it online, which I think is a mistake. You should get something for the true ending, anything. You know, give me a special weapon or something, or an accessory at least. Like, the only thing that you guys didn't see my first playthrough, because I had the review key and I couldn't upload anything because of the embargo, but the true ending was exactly the same. The only thing that was different was the cutscene where Sun Jian and Sun Ce are with the Emperor, and then that cutscene after, where the rest of the kingdom, the officers, find out that they're alive. That's the only thing that changed. There were a couple extra cutscenes, but not enough to really make a difference. It feels like the hypothetical stuff in this game was tacked on. It's definitely not as in-depth as 8. I think if you want hypotheticals, you should go play 8. This game, it feels kind of half-finished. It'll be interesting to see if they make a new one, like how they're going to approach this. Like, will you be able to, like, take your save file and, like, side with one kingdom that you got the true ending with? Otherwise, it's going to feel even more pointless. That's just my take. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in how it really didn't seem to affect the outcome much at all. It's like they're alive, but gameplay-wise, there's no difference whatsoever. It's the exact same thing. But, you can definitely tell that their decision to end this game where they did was a good choice, because that true ending was very underwhelming. I guess if the game went farther, there would probably be more noticeable impact for your actions, but it's kind of just... It's an extra, like, 2 minutes of cutscenes at the end, and that's it. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I guess the next thing to do on this game is go through the other 2 kingdoms. I'm like halfway done with Shu. I guess I'll do that next time. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. It definitely deserves the praise it has, but I find the end game kind of boring, to be honest with you. It's got the right ideas, but you just never feel powerful, and I think not just for Musou, but anything. If you're gonna have endgame content, you should feel powerful at some point, right? You just don't. You feel weak the whole time. But like I said, that'll probably get ironed out later. So I guess it's up to your discretion. It's up to your discretion how much you want to play this right now. I mean, you guys just saw the true ending not really being worth the struggle. You just saw that. And the end game is just kind of not very interesting, because it's mostly just grinding, and it doesn't really seem to make a lot of effect or difference. But first playthrough, This game is amazing. It's really good. It's just past that point, I feel it kind of loses its luster a lot, which happens with a lot of games, you know? I've played plenty of games where I've given the end game a chance, and I'm like, you know, I would have just enjoyed this game better if I just rolled the credits and uninstalled. I've definitely played my fair share of games like that. This game's not that bad, but I feel like there just isn't really enough of a hook to keep playing. It's kind of strange how the true ending is basically just... You know, the characters are alive, but not in a way that really changes the battles or anything, and you don't get anything for it. The only thing you get is an achievement. I definitely think that's something that they should improve. You should get, like, some kind of mechanic unlock for doing it, for, like, each faction. That would make it more worth doing, but yeah, as somebody who hasn't seen the true ending, that was very underwhelming, and you don't get anything for it, so... It's like, yeah, do you really care to play through the game twice for an extra 2 minutes, little extra cutscenes, and that's it? Honestly, at that point, just... You gotta decide, do you really want to go through that for minimal reward, or just watch it on YouTube? I think, personally, I haven't seen the other two true endings, but I imagine they're probably very similar. Some minute differences. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. Somebody just made a modded moveset for this game, so that sounds pretty exciting. I might check that out next stream. Yeah, that was the true ending. I just got the achievement for it. But that's all you get. It's not really enough for me, personally. I don't know, the game personally feels like... it tries to take the best things from other games, but it doesn't do them as well. Like, the storytelling is definitely better. The cutscenes are better. But, like, the end game and the other stuff feels worse. Hypotheticals also feel worse. The hypotheticals in Origins feel kind of, well, they're not pointless, but I guess it's just because the game doesn't continue past that point, so there's never really a time where you feel like you get to see the fruits of what you did. So that's going to be interesting to see. They're obviously going to make another one now that this one is so well received, so they'll probably make another one with the same formula and improved, and probably go to Wujiang Plains or something. Like, if they're going to make the game with the true ending and shit in mind. Like, are you going to be able to play as the same guy, but, you know, start with a specific faction at the beginning? Like, are any of your choices actually going to matter? Because that's what people don't like about the FF7 remake, right? Is that it's not actually a full game. It's 3 different parts. And, like, almost nothing you do in the games carries over. You start from scratch. You know, if you make a decision, it doesn't carry over. It would be cool if they could one-up Final Fantasy and do a better job of that. Like, hey, all this shit you did in the old game actually at least has some difference in the new game, but I seriously doubt that that's going to be the case. But, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, everybody. Should be back later on. Ugh, Gro, you just got here way too late, man. 3:30 in the morning, go to bed. Ugh. I just got the true ending for Wu. And then I also played some Tales at the beginning of the stream. I did 2 games tonight. Wait, are you the same person as Social Lifestyle? You guys type very similar. Is that your alt account, Grow? I'm a little bit confused. Oh, alright. Guys just type similar. Yeah, I just did the true ending. And it wasn't worth it at all. It wasn't even remotely worth it. That was not worth what I went through to do that. That's kind of what I expected with Origins, though, is it is the best of a lot of things, but it's worse than a lot of the games it took the inspiration from. Like the weapon fusion in 8 and the gems in 9 are way better than the weapon stuff in Origins. Hypotheticals as well. The hypotheticals feel like a really stripped down version of 8. It doesn't really feel worth even having in the game at all. Storytelling is better, yes. Storytelling is objectively better. It's about as good as 7, but with higher production values. But the other gameplay stuff of the game feels like they took stuff from like 7, 8, 9, but they didn't make it as good. Like the weapons builds and stuff being so boring. Hypothetical basically just being like 2 extra cutscenes and not really having a bearing on anything, and you also don't get anything for it. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit disappointing. But we know that the game did extremely well, and they did insane patches and stuff for 9, and nobody liked that game. So I think it's important to get your feedback in right now. Like for me personally, problems I have with the game is everything being an HP sponge, never feeling strong on the hardest difficulty. It feels like they have so much health, and you just have to do the same QTE like 6 times to kill them. I find like that's what they need to fix. Also, just builds being boring, uh, not feeling impactful to the point where they could have just taken all that out and the game would play like exactly the same. That's the stuff they need to fix. And I think that it's easy to fix those things with patches. But right now, I don't find the hardest difficulty very fun. I mean, it's really weird because, they actually fight back and their attacks are fair and they feel like actual boss fights, but you just don't do any damage. And I personally I don't like boss fights like that. Um, I like boss fights where they die as quick or almost as quick as you can. I don't like when it's you get hit twice and you die and they have like 10 minutes of health bar. That's just stupid. But that's how the boss fights are in that game on the hardest difficulty. Have you guys seen the Lu Bu fight to get red hair? It takes like 10 minutes and you can't heal. It's not like it's too hard, it's just boring. I don't think the boss fight is engaging enough to be 10 minutes long. It takes like a Monster Hunter level boss fight that's that dynamic. Nothing in that game is even close to that. Anyway, will be more Musou and Tales next time. Yeah, and it took like 10 minutes, didn't it? It takes like 10 minutes. Like, okay, you made the boss fights actually challenging, but your character always feels weak all the time. That's just not fun. For me, anyway. I can't stand boss fights like that. Make it challenging, but make it possible to do it quick. And not make it take 15 minutes. That's just boring. That's artificially hard. But it's also weird because it's like it's a legit boss fight, right? All his attacks are dodgeable. He doesn't do anything unfair. They did a great job with that, but you just do no damage. And I just don't find that fun, personally. It should be like, he can kill you quick, but the fight is like no longer than 5 minutes. That's the kind of boss fight I'll grind out, and I'll do like a no damage run on. When it takes 15 minutes, hell no. I tap out at that point. That's not respecting my time. I get hit by one halberd slash and I'm dead, but I have to hit him like 8,000 times, and there's nothing I can do to be stronger. Nah, fuck that, man. Find a better balance. That is not what I consider to be a balanced boss fight, and it's weird because it's such an easy thing to fix. It's like, just lighten up a little bit on not letting me be strong. Let me make builds like the old games. Sure, don't make it so you can stack like 10 slay and stuff and just kill things in one hit, but at least have it make some kind of difference. People aren't ready for the video I'm going to drop about this. People are going to disagree with me. And you're like, you know what? I don't care. I've got almost 20 years of me doing crazy shit in video games. Clearly, I'm capable of doing it, but I don't find it fun. When I'm at the point in my gaming career where it's like, if I'm just not having fun, I just won't do it. I don't want to do that boss fight. It's just doing the same thing over and over. They didn't take the right inspiration from Souls games, where it's like the boss fights are hard, but they're fair, but they're also not 15 minutes. That's the difference. That's the big mistake they made with that's the big mistake they made with Origins. It's like, yeah, they actually fight back. They're fair boss fights. It's intense. It's fun. But you just don't do any damage. We'll see how they approach that. Hopefully the development team will agree with me. I think builds in the game are very boring, and it's less of a problem because of people like me that like to optimize the games and stuff. It's more of a problem because the game is like 80 hours long. And it feels like after you play the first playthrough and you roll the credits the first time, the game doesn't change much, and that's a problem. There needs to be some kind of hook besides the story. Like, yes, the story is better, but honestly, you can just go watch it online. The first playthrough is really fun, but I feel like the post-game's just lacking. You should feel stronger at some point and have like more things to look forward to that aren't the story. But the game really is kind of just really story focused, but you have 3 campaigns. I would hope that there would be like some more interesting stuff going on. Anyway, I'll make a post about this tonight. Maybe I'll make a video, and I'll probably just disable comments because people are going to be mega unhinged. Like, hey, I'm entitled to my opinion. Been playing this stuff for 20 years. I definitely sing the game's praises, but feels like one of those games where the honeymoon period ends after you beat it the first time, and then it's kind of just more of the same, and it doesn't really change and evolve. It's definitely nowhere near the Koei Tecmo Souls games, where like every playthrough something changes and you have a lot more options. Feels like they really dropped the ball on that. Like, yeah, you get the extra weapons, but they don't really feel that much stronger, and the stuff that's on them is not interesting. So it's like, do I really want to play that for 80 hours if I've already seen everything after 30? I'm leaning towards no. But I think it is in my best interest to make a really good file, because they're obviously going to add tons of stuff to it. They'll probably fix the balancing. I wouldn't be surprised if they even like make new weapons or something for free because the game is doing so well. They had like 50,000 concurrent players the other day. For a Musou game, that's fucking insane. That's like unheard of. And then like the 9 out of 10 from IGN of all places. They're obviously probably changing how they were going to do post-launch support for this game. Because if they did like 3 years of it for 9, they'd definitely do a lot for this too. But it's up to your discretion if you want to play the game now and they can make it so much better in the post-game, or wait. But I don't really have anything to play, so I guess I'll do it. I might just give myself a damage buff or something. I'm leaning towards doing that. And clearly I've done all the hard boss fights and stuff, but I don't want to do 10-minute Lu-Bu boss fights where I do a full combo in the QT and it takes off like 2% of his health. Nah, I'm too old for that shit, man. I'll see you guys later. Good night, everybody.